Welcome to Is It Covered, where we break down real stories and answer the big question, is it covered? Hosted by father and son duo Bruce and Brian Chapman of the J.D. Chapman Insurance Agency. This podcast will help you navigate the world of insurance with stories, tips, and answers that really matter. From personal to commercial coverage, we've got you covered. Now, let's get started.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to another exciting edition of Is It Covered podcast sponsored by J.D. Chapman.
The animal edition.
Yeah, this is the animal edition. Wildlife and wildlife-related claims. These have been fun to go through, so I hope everybody gets some value out of them.
Good.
As always, our little bit here in the beginning that every claim is different. Not all claims are covered, so please reach out if there's any questions. All right, Answer Man Bruce.
I'm here.
I've got another question for you here.
Okay.
So let's say that I am in my home and it's a lazy Sunday. I'm not really paying attention to what's going on around me.
Watching football.
Yeah, hanging out,
sucking
right?
some beers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Enjoying the family, doing
sure.
what you do.
Yep.
And you don't realize that Garfield, who's not normally an outdoor cat, gets out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, not good. So Garfield's in the big bad world, doesn't really know what's going on. They get scared. They dart out in front of into the road, and all of a sudden you hear and a crash. Well, you don't know what it was caused by, but maybe you look out your window and you see your cat scampering away, and you also see that somebody's now crashed their vehicle.
Hopefully you see the cat scampering away.
Yeah, hopefully you don't see them flat. That's
no, not at all.
So, am I liable for something like this? And how does insurance respond to an event like that?
So again, you're liable for your animals. So if Fido, or not Fido, Garfield gets out in the road and the driver locks him up and swerves to avoid the animal and crashes into, say, a telephone pole. Could be tragic.
Yeah.
So first of all, the car, because they went off the road and hit the telephone pole, that's going to be a collision claim, which is actually a chargeable incident. So as always, when there's animals in the road, you think of like chipmunks and squirrels. This is kind of an aside. Don't swerve to avoid them.
Yeah.
As hard as it is, you might be better running them over. I know that sounds pretty bad.
Right. Or
even a deer. If you hit the deer, it's a comp claim. It's not chargeable. So let's get back to Garfield.
Sure.
So the damage that was done then would be covered on your auto insurance for comprehensive. The auto owner could, if they could prove that it was your cat, come back on you, and your homeowner's liability would pick up some of that damage. Where you come into this in a bigger way is dogs. Cats, not so much, but dogs definitely. So I have seen claims, and it's kind of tragic, but it happens.
Sure.
Your family pet, I'm kind of a dog guy,
Yeah.
Your family pet dog runs out in the street, gets hit. Obviously, the dog is hurt. I've seen the car owners come back on the homeowner to collect damages for that. It happens. Your homeowner's liability would cover that, though.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Your homeowner's liability kind of covers quite a few things.
There's a lot of coverage there.
Yeah. And I think that's a portion of people's home policies that they don't realize covers worldwide and some other things. Maybe another episode, but yeah.
You know what I always tell people? I go, you know what? Your home has just so much value, right? It burns down, but liability, the sky's the limit on liability.
Yeah.
So that's why you want to have, it's cheap insurance. It's good to have as much liability coverage as you can afford.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So in a scenario like this where either Fido or Garfield gets out and causes the accident, the $1 million question, is it covered?
I would say that it's going to be, there's going to be coverage on the comprehensive coverage, and there is going to be coverage on the homeowners. So I would say it's covered.
Hey, nice. Okay, good.
All right.
As always, we enjoy breaking down these claims, and we really highly encourage people to reach out to us. They can reach out directly to me, Brian at jdchapmaninc.com. We would love to hear from you guys to see what weird, wild, or even mundane claims that you ran into in your own experience.
And who says insurance is boring?
We try to make it fun and exciting.
All right.
Until the next one.
Thanks for listening to the Is It Covered podcast. To learn more about how JD Chapman can assist you with all your insurance needs, please visit our website at jdchapmaninc.com or call us at 315-986-4062. JD Chapman, we've got you covered. This podcast provides general information only and does not offer or bind insurance coverage. Coverage cannot be changed or confirmed through this podcast, email, voicemail, or fax. Insurance only takes effect once confirmed by a licensed agent. For specific coverage details, please call us at 315-986-4062. All coverages are subject to the terms, conditions, and exclusions of the issued policy, which may vary by state. This podcast does not provide legal, tax, or financial advice. Please consult a professional for those needs. Links to other sites are provided for convenience. We don't control or endorse their content. Any claims, scenarios discussed are hypothetical. Coverage decisions depend on the specifics of each case.
Next one.